Welcome back, Unity Atlanta Church. Good morning. Good morning. It's all right, come on. Hang out with us today. All right. Who's to say what's impossible, but they forgot. This world keeps spinning, and with each new day I can feel a change in everything. And as the surface breaks, reflections fade, but in some ways they remain the same. And as my mind begins to spread its wings, nothing stopping curiosity. I wanna turn this whole thing upside down. I'll find the things they say just can't be found. I share this love I find with everyone. We'll sing and dance with the Mother Nature songs. I don't want this feeling to go away. Who's to say I can't do everything? Well, I can try. And as I roll along, I begin to find things aren't always just what they seem. I wanna turn this whole thing upside down. Who's to say what's impossible and can't be found? Till this love I find with everyone. We'll sing and dance to Mother Nature's song. This world keeps spinning and there's no time to waste, 'cause it all just keeps spinning and spinning around and round and upside down. Who's to say what's impossible and can't be found? I'll find the things they say just can't be done. Don't want this feeling to go away. Please don't go away. Is this how it's supposed to be?
Thank you so much to the Soulful Harmonics. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Namaste. The Spirit in me truly welcomes and honors the Spirit in you. And let us begin this time together, the first Sunday in our spiritual soundtrack series and our honoring our graduate Sunday as we set our intentions with affirmative prayer. God of ever-abiding grace, infinite compassion, and unconditional love, today we embrace the courage and the confidence to move forward on our wondrous life journey, to clearly demonstrate our wisdom, strength, faith, and courage as we walk the talk that is the hallmark of our spiritual practice. Today, no matter who we are, how we identify, how we look, where we live, or who we love, we commit to living from the inside out first. Together, in beloved community, in these moments of prayer, we affirm we are divine spiritual beings living in a spiritual realm. We honor our sacred soul energy by setting our intentions and setting our standards, the ones that are best for our lives now. We are grateful to let this be so, and so it is. Amen. Well, happy Sunday. Thanks for the rest. Thanks to all the wonderful ministers and licensed teachers and contemplatives who filled in. Y'all are proof that this is a community effort. And so I say namaste to you, thank you. And it's wonderful to be home. Thanks for the welcome back. And so we are excited, Simon and Ellen and I, to share what we hope is going to be the first of many series that we're calling our spiritual soundtrack series, which really should be titled Simon, Ellen, and Jen's Playlist. So we've got so much good music for you, and it's proof that in community, when we tune in to ourselves and what's going on in the world, we have all the spiritual keys and tools we need. Is there anybody with us in the building for the very first time? Never been to Unity Atlanta Church before? Welcome. We're so glad to have you with us. And we hope that you will tap into all the wonderful resources that we have in the service, and that we can greet you after I am the board member ambassador, just so you know you are loved and welcome in the realm of Unity Atlanta Church, our spiritual community. And one of the things that we love to do is welcome one another. When we say namaste, come up to the microphone, wish someone in our worldwide virtual community happy Sunday, and let us greet one another and say namaste.
Good morning. And namaste to everyone. We not only celebrate and honor the birth of new ideas as New Thought students, but we also celebrate on the third Sundays actual live births. If you were born in the month of May, please stand so we can celebrate you. And if you are out in our virtual audience, stand up too. All right. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, keep standing, May babies. Come on, keep standing. We do have a May birthday blessing for you. The verb form of the word May is fundamentally tied to hopeful, intentional blessings and permissions. Some believe that May is a month where prayers and positive affirmations hold immense power to introduce wishful benedictions into your daily life. May is also the time of renewal, abundance, and growth. With all of these positive thoughts and symbolisms in the month of May you embrace all of that goodness. May you know that you are blessed beyond measure. And may you start your personal new year with the assurance that you may do all the good things and that you are worthy of receiving all good things. Happy birthday, May babies. Let's give them a round of applause. Woo! Thank you, birthday banner guys. And those of you out in the audience who tooted your horn. It's always a community effort here. And now, join me, please, in affirming our statement of faith. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in our lives, God, the good omnipotence. Our daily word for today is a classic daily word from January 1996. The affirmation is, the real me is a wise, healthy, flexible, and free spiritual being. The scripture is from 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 12. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit that is from God. The reading says, sometimes life can take on a surreal quality. I may feel as if I do not fit in, even with those I have been closest to in the past. If such times do occur, I don't doubt my realness, which is my spirituality and my true soul self. That feeling of not fitting in is a sense that I am progressing in my spiritual experience, that I am alive and living. Yet, even as I progress, the essence of who I am, my spiritual identity, my true soul self, never changes. I am wise, healthy, flexible, and free through the Spirit of God within me. I do not have to conform to trends and fads. I can be the real person I am. And the real me never shrinks from learning new things. An awareness of my spirituality is such a confidence booster that I live and learn while remaining ever true to my spiritual identity, my true soul self. The real me is a divine spiritual being. Again, the daily word for today is I am real. And the affirmation is, the real me is a wise, healthy, flexible, and free spiritual being. Namaste. Let us prepare for meditation. As we prepare for meditation, please feel free to raise your hand if you would like our prayer chaplains positioned around the sanctuary wearing the purple stoles to support you in divine light during our meditation time. Whether your heart is filled with joy or a concern, our prayer chaplains hold precious space with you. And now I invite you to relax in whatever way is comfortable for you. Take in a deep breath through your nose and hold it. Now sigh it out of your mouth. Take in another deep breath and hold it through your nose. Sigh it out of your mouth. Now gently close your eyes as a sweet signal to shut out any distractions so that you may benefit fully from our sacred time of going into the stillness together. Just be still. Let us use the power of imagination to see ourselves looking in a mirror. Notice your eyes, lips, cheeks, eyebrows, facial hair, facial lines, body shape, hair on your head or lack of it, the usual expression on your face. If any feelings of self-criticism float up, gently and lovingly let those feelings, those thoughts go. Replace those feelings with the truth that you are a beloved expression of God who loves you without reservation, without condemnation. Relax. Breathe in that truth and exhale any thought or feeling contrary to that truth. Let us sit in the stillness for a time with this thought attributed to the Apostle Paul. For now we see only a reflection as in a mirror, but then we will see face to face. Now I know only in part, then I will know fully, even as I have been fully known. Understand and embrace the truth that God has always fully known and loved you without reservation. Therefore, do not be discouraged as you continue your unique journey to fully know and love yourself, to know and embrace the beauty of your unique spiritual essence. As we prepare to come out of the stillness, scrunch up your toes, your fingers, your face, your entire body really, really tight. Release that tension. Once again, Scrunch up your toes, your fingers, your face, your entire body really, really tight. And for the final time, let that tension go. Gently open your eyes and remember that all is well. Namaste.
I like to think the best of me is still hiding up my sleeve. Love to tell you, stay inside the lines. Something's better on the other side. I wanna run through the halls of the high school. I wanna scream at the top of my lungs. I just found out there's no such thing as the real world. It's a lie, you got to rise above. So the good boys and girls take the so-called right track. Faded white hats, grab their credits and maybe transfers. They read all the books, but they can't find the answers. All of our parents, they're getting older. I wonder if they'd wish for anything better. While in their memories, tiny tragedies. Love to tell you, stay inside the lines. Something's better on the other side. I wanna run through the halls of the high school. I wanna scream at the top of my lungs. I just found out there's no such thing as a real world. Just a lie you got to rise above. I am invincible. I am invincible. I am invincible as long as I'm alive. There's no such thing as the real world. Just a lie you got to rise above. Oh, I just can't wait till my 10-year reunion. I'm gonna bust down the double doors. And as I stand on the table before you, you know what all this time was for.
Thank you so much to Simon Needle and the Soulful Harmonics. Welcome to the real world, they said to me, condescendingly. Take a seat right there in that place with your name on it. Take your life. Take it. Go ahead. Pick it up. Don't let it down. Take your life. Plot it out in black and white. Wait a minute, Mr. Cotta. I have a question. Black and white, is that it? No turquoise? No mellow yellow? No orange crush? No tangerine dream? No evergreen? Black, white. They love to tell us to stay inside the lines. The they of the societal rules. The they of the structure and the institutions. And all the ways that we are to conform to the world out here. And the world that some of us learn about in high school is way far away from the real world of what we might experience in our home life. It might be way far away from the experience we realize in our spiritual life. It might be way far away from all the ideas and the hopes and the dreams and the possibilities that we imagine for ourselves, but we don't do that because nobody in our family has ever done that. And we don't do that because it costs too much money. And we don't do that because that's what they do over on those sides of the lines. And we don't do that because we're not smart enough or tall enough or fast enough or pick your thing, whatever it is. And so there we are in the little box of life called conformity. Get in line, fit in, follow the crowd. Or not. How about let's try not for today as our spiritual practice? And especially on our graduation Sunday when all the possibilities of life are open to us. What's so interesting about our spiritual practice, whether you've been traveling this journey with us for many, many years, or you just in the building or tuning in this minute, is that every day we can begin again to tap into that energy of the one presence and the one power that is in all of us. That's what our spiritual practice is here and in general in the whole Unity New Thought movement. And there are places around town where if they didn't get in the building, they would not be saved and they'd all be going to hell. And some of us have already been in hell and we're so glad to be here. Because we're not sitting on those sides of the lines anymore. And this is why in our spiritual practice, we have a master way shower, healer, mystic, teacher, one of the world's greatest psychologists, sociologists, economists, the man we know as Jesus the Christ. And everything in the main Gospels, the four main Gospels, according to the four different writers, and then all those Gospels, you know, that have been left out because they didn't fit inside the lines of the traditional Bible, all tell us the truth about who Jesus was. See, in some of those other places, Jesus is pasted up on a wall like an icon, this luminary demigod, and if we don't get in line with what is said about him, then we're out of line. And I'm grateful that some of y'all found us so that you can stand on whichever line works for you. But let's get real. about what Jesus was teaching. Let's get real so y'all know, and you can commit to this practice, what the teaching says. Jesus was a nice Jewish boy, iconoclast, a maverick who was not going to get in line with either the government of the time or the old way traditions of some of his ancestors. What he wanted to do was to pull the essence of what the teachings meant, because I know you may not believe this, but there was fighting in the Middle East 2,000 years ago. And so even though we have awesome technology, in general, human nature and certain aspects of biology have not changed in all these thousands of years. And so Jesus' wisdom is to get us to understand that even though it is the middle of May in 2026, that we have the opportunity and the capacity and the ability to set some standards for ourselves, even if they fall outside the lines of the outer world. In the 16th chapter, according to the writer called John, Jesus is like kind of wrapping up this long discourse. For you Bible geeks, there's like 4 big chapters of stuff. And he's just sharing all his wisdom, how things are to be in the world. And he says to the disciples, I have told you these things, all the gazillions of things that he has said, so you may have peace. In the world, you may have turbulence. You may have troubles. But take heart. I, he says, have overcome the world. Now, the world that he's talking about overcoming is the world out here. The world of, are they ever going to figure out when they're closing 285 so we can all plan our route for the day? The world of, who's going to open the Strait of Hormuz? The world of, are we going to have peace in our lifetime? The world of, how about those Braves? The world of, what am I going to do about this health challenge I'm having? The world of, what am I going to do about my financial situation? The world of, did y'all early vote, or are you going to vote in the primaries on Tuesday? Thank you for voting for the candidates of your choice. But that's all the outer world. And the outer world will rush in. It's like opening the door on a giant tidal wave, and it's just whooshing and swirling, and it'll knock us over. And any of us who've mistakenly done that have spit up a little bit of water and gone, not doing that again. And the world that Jesus talks about, that had less technology 2,000 years ago, and let's say just as much turmoil and upset and concern about physical well-being and financial abundance, is the world of the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm is the world of divine ideas. It's the world of infinite possibilities. It says to our graduates, you have reached a threshold of awesome success, and the sky's the limit. John Mayer says, I'm invincible as long as I'm alive. The spirit in us is invincible. There's nothing that can come in from the outside unless we allow it And I get it, some circumstances are harder than others. Pile on an extra layer of Teflon coating on your physical shield. Get yourself deeply grounded for stuff that goes on. Jesus is saying to us, all that stuff that they tell you out here, this is not the real stuff. These are the things that go on. And let me give you an example of how this is evident sometimes. So I got some great advice from, of all people, our webmaster, Stephen, the awesome guy who helps us make sure our website for Unity Atlanta Church is going on. I sent him a message. I said, hey, I'll see you in a few weeks. I'm going on sabbatical and I'm going to take a rest. And he said, have a great time, get lots of fresh air, and don't watch the news. And I got plenty of fresh air. I did not turn on any news. All I will say is that I got some news tidbits from some late night comics who will remain anonymous. And then I came back to, okay, now it's time to get ready for church, and it's time to get ready for Sunday, and it's time to tune in. And so I checked the couple of, to me, reliable sources that I check, and I thought, gee, not that much changed in a month. And here's the interesting thing. There's all kinds of conversations now, including if you're a big film fan, at the Cannes Film Festival about when we do and do not use AI for our creative expression. Some of us may be taking classes in AI. My YouTube popped up with you could learn how to do this with AI. So let me share with you here, AI is not the real world. It is no more the real world than Survivor and the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And here's the thing about understanding AI in the sense of being a spiritual being. I love Waze, I admit it. I'm glad that it's going to tell me you can't get onto 285 today, you're going to be stuck. I love that. But for it to tell me what I like, who I am, what I want to be, what I could be when I'm 20, what I could be when I'm 40, what I could be when I'm 60 or 80, See, Jesus doesn't need AI because Jesus is already connected to source. And so one of the greatest things for those of our graduates who grow up in Unity is that they know in ways that some of us who are a few years older did not learn until later, is that God is our source, our sustenance, our strength, our power. There is nothing outside of us. We could read all the books and we're still not going to find the answers, as John Mayer says. But when we tune within to that spirit that is the truth of us, that's the real world where everything is possible, even beyond our wildest imaginations. They love to tell you, stay inside the lines. But here's the gift. Whether you're graduating this week or you're just here with us on Sunday morning, There's always something better for us when we choose to tune in to the Spirit, the spiritual realm, the world within us, within a spiritual community of divine ideas. Give yourself the gift this week of reminding yourself that you are invincible. There's nothing that outer world can say to you that can take your power away. Namaste. And so it is truly my delight to invite our Youth and Family Ministry Director, Lachey Williams, and our youth leader, Andrea Reyes, to come up and share in this sacred time as we celebrate our graduates.
Thank you, Reverend Jen. So today I'm before you to celebrate two of my favorites, not only because we spend a lot of time together, but I've had the opportunity to watch them expand and grow into the people they are, young people they are right now, going to rallies and just sharing in sacred conversation with them every Sunday. They, with the thanks of their parent and their grandmother, they are truly dedicated to their spiritual growth, and they are here every Sunday. And I think everyone should give them a round of applause just for that alone. And when I don't see them, I try not to panic and text Simone like, is everything okay? You know, I just hope that everything is okay. And usually it is, because everybody needs a break, right? But that's how much they stick to their spiritual path. And I love that about them. And so on graduation Sunday, it's a special moment for me, Andrea, and the YFM team, because it reminds us that growth happens one brave step at a time. And they have truly been an example of that. And so today we celebrate not only their academic achievements, but their spiritual growth, their courage, and unfolding potential within each of our youth. In unity, we honor these milestones as sacred rites of passages, moments where our young people step into new seasons of life, carrying the wisdom, strength, and love they have cultivated along the way. As we've already thanked Simone and her mother, we also want to thank the other parents that have dedicated their spiritual path to Unity Atlanta, and the families and other mentors in our spiritual community that walk with each other. As we know, no spiritual journey is traveled alone. It takes love, encouragement, patience, prayer, and a community to help nurture the light within each young person. And not only each young person, our tall people too. We need each other as a community on this path. So as a spiritual family, we recognize that our youth are strengthened not only by what they achieve, but by knowing they belong to a loving and supportive community that believes in them. So as a village, we help shape them, and we affirm that wherever their life leads, they are surrounded by love, guided by spirit, and forever connected to the community in faith. So first, I want to recognize Michelle. Can you join us, Michelle? Michelle is the shy one of the bunch, so pretend you're not looking at her, okay? Michelle is moving from our Uniting group up to YU, and she's graduating from Creekland Middle School. This year, Michelle courageously stepped outside of her comfort zone by trying new activities like Girl Scouts and flag football. Her willingness to explore new experiences reflects the beautiful growth that happens when we trust ourselves enough to try. As she prepares for high school, she is excited to continue playing flag football while staying focused on her academics. We are so proud of the determination, curiosity, and confidence she continues to develop. We love you, Michelle, and we welcome you to YOU, and we look forward to going to rallies together. And I now ask Elijah to join us. Elijah is our senior, so he is transitioning from YOU, sadly, to our next generation group, and that's for the ages of 18 to 35. So he'll be in Big Church now. So Elijah is graduating from Collins Hill High School. One of his greatest accomplishments this year has been stepping into greater leadership within the youth ed ministry within YOU. And YOU is designed, for those who do not know, to be youth-led. And so one Sunday, I was just like, are you gonna lead the lesson? And of course, he wanted to be bashful, like, I can't do that. And he did. And then another Sunday, he said, can I? And then he just became like our assistant. So we are grateful that he took the call and he walked with it, and he walked with it proudly. And the kids always enjoy when Elijah is leading the lesson. So that is kudos to you, Elijah, for that. I have watched him grow in confidence, responsibility, and willingness to serve, and that has been the gift to our community, shaping young leaders. As he looks ahead to beginning real estate classes and continuing to strengthen his public speaking skills, we know he is stepping into a future filled with possibility, purpose, and promise. And so I'll allow Elijah to say a few words. Go ahead.
Okay, so these last 4 years of high school haven't been a walk in the park. There have been highs and lows, challenges and celebrations. What I'm most grateful for is the support I've gained along the way and the lessons that have shaped me into the person I've grown into. Being part of the youth dad has provided me opportunities to step into leadership ways I never would have on my own. I've learned more about God and have built a sacred relationship with him because of the faith and knowledge I've gained. Miss Lachey, you've been an important person in my life. Thank you for trusting me, believing in me, and teaching me. I love you too. Unity, you have taught me the importance and value of having a spiritual community on your side. Knowing that there's always someone to talk to or encourage you is something I'm so grateful for. Thank you for the support. I love you guys. Knowing my high school journey hasn't been the easiest, but I'm so thankful for the support I have at home. My grandma and my mom, thank you for sticking beside me and seeing what I didn't see in myself. I love you. And I'm looking forward to giving back in meaningful ways, taking what I've learned and using it to inspire the kids and youth that in this next chapter. Thank you.
So, of course, I'm teary. I love the kids. Everyone here knows that. And I'm always moved by their ability to step forward as a young person. Whatever they present to me and say, I'm going through this, Miss Lachey, or guess what happened to me, Miss Lachey. We have our talk, our pep talk, and they're able to move forward in that. And the next week they come back with a better report. So just witnessing that is a gift alone. It just truly is. And so, as Charles Fillmore once said, growth is governed by divine law. Growth is continuous and sustained. May you trust that your journey is unfolding in perfect order, and even the path ahead is full and clear. As you step into the next chapter, remember the lessons, our love, and spiritual foundation that has carried you this far. Carry your kindness boldly. Use your voice with confidence. Stay curious enough to keep learning, and brave enough to keep trying, and grounded enough to remember who you are. And wherever life may lead you, may you always know that this community stands with you, cheering you on with pride, prayer, and all the love that you desire. Thank you.
While we're all together, and let us bless our graduates with our unity blessing. Graduates, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the presence of God as you. We love you, we love you, we really, really love you. Mwah. Well, not only is it graduation Sunday and birthday Sunday, it's also Purple Bag Sunday. If you are a member of Unity Atlanta Church and you are in the building, then you could get gas card, QT, fill her up, get a coffee, maybe. Sorry. That too shall pass, right? It's not the real world. If you are not a member of Unity Atlanta Church, please stay tuned. Reverend Justine will have another new member class coming up soon. And this is one of the ways that we love to say we're so grateful you're part of the community. Erica Rose, are you here? Okay. Joyce Ricks, are you here? Woo! You are so welcome. We just love to share in the community, and this is just one of the many ways that we get to say thank you for all you do to help make this a community where we know the spiritual world is the world that we want to live and thrive in. So all that stuff outside of us doesn't knock us off our feet. Whether you give by Cash App, Venmo, check, money order, pledge for 2026, any way that works for you, we are grateful, so grateful to receive, and for all the gifts that you give to make a wonderful community. Let's affirm our offering blessing together. Today I expand my consciousness of God's infinite supply, and let divine love through me bless and increase all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I have. Knowing that God is my source in all ways, I give and receive consistently, enthusiastically, generously, and gratefully now. Amen. And please welcome our Unity Celebration Choir to share a beautiful number with us.
Beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned, staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find, reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. If you're left with words unspoken, put yourself with eyes wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. I break tradition. Sometimes my tries are outside the line. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that way, no. Staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty windows, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find, reaching for something in the
Sorry, I forgot it was me. I was so into the song. Okay, just a couple of announcements. Today, immediately following the service in Fellowship Hall, our licensed Unity teacher, Frida Stewart, is leading a workshop entitled Create a Covenant to Partner with God. We'll be talking about, she will be talking about the Unity covenant that Charles and Myrtle Fillmore wrote, their covenant with God. And so please join her for that. She always does such an amazing job. Also, this Wednesday at 7 p.m., Elisha Fields is leading a workshop called Sacred Magic, The Art of Creating Change. That's Wednesday at 7 p.m., and that'll be in the boardroom. Also, Thursday night, we have our monthly sound bath. It's led by Ray Andrews, and that's Thursday at 7 p.m. in the chapel. This Saturday, our Run Walk group will be meeting at Newton Park at 9 a.m. in the morning. So please join them, and then they always go out somewhere for a yummy breakfast, which some people, that's their favorite part. Okay, and also I have some sad news to share. I wanted to make you aware that Tony Strickland, who is the husband of our board member, Shell Strickland, passed this past week. And his memorial service will be here this Friday at noon, right here in the sanctuary. So just send Cheryl lots of prayer and love and peace, peaceful vibes. Thank you. And now Frida Stewart will close us out.
If it is comfortable for you, please stand as we state our final affirmation. I am a divine spiritual being living in a spiritual realm. Today, I honor my sacred soul energy by setting and standards to live best now. And now, let there be peace on earth. That was meant to be, with God as creator, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. Joyous vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. And now our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever you are, God is. And we are so grateful. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.